We are the biggest, we are the largest, we are the highest, we are the greatest, we are the tallest. African spiritual platform. I'm always Queen. Hadasha call me Labraska the Sun Goddess. I am the spear of destiny and the woman of peace. I welcome you to another great episode. You are watching Revelations, platform of all platforms, the mother of all spiritual platforms. I welcome you. Love, and hate is one of our slogans. I welcome you, pearls. You don't cast your pearls among swines. You cast it among pearls. I love you guys. Let's welcome our guest for today. Mami, we welcome you to Revelations.
Thank you.
Today is your first time on this big platform. Please pay obeisance to my followers and subscribers. They make this platform the biggest. And introduce yourself to us, who you are and what you are and why you are here.
My name is Dr. EVELYN MENSAH. I'm CEO of GNG Clinic. Yes. And what should I say?
You greet them.
Okay, so hello to everybody and thanks for having me here.
We welcome you, Dr.
You.
EVELYN.
Thank you.
Okay. Abusia, this is our guest for today. Today I'm going to go straight into the topic. I don't want to do randoms. I don't know why, but I don't want to do random. What kind of a doctor are you?
I'm an alternative health doctor. Okay.
Okay, so let's assume my mother is having a stroke and I brought her to you. What would you do to her?
So I use herbal treatments, also some stroke, massage and all that, yeah.
What's herbal treatment?
I have put together some herbs, that I will treat the person with. I don't mention the kind of herbs I use. I put in mine.
Why it is a KFC, no? Chicken,
yeah.
Yes,
and that's what happens before I take my this into the factory. I've done the everything already. They just do the packaging, so yeah.
Okay, so Abusia, and that topic into me go straight into the topic. I don't want to waste anybody's time. Sex and prostate. Mema per sex and ma per sex. Prostate is mokai. Almost say mema no mupeu, omumpeu. Ebeyo you African kwa de eba bo between your brohaha and your brokos, the line and the train rings quine ra. Since it's a very important topic and a lot of people are going through this prostate. It is a spiritual people. So we want to know where it comes from. What can we do if we don't want to go and do surgery? If we don't want to go and put that longolanga inside the thing? Now you being enjoy. We want to know where your bar share. Now go take care of your husbands and then if you owe your bearman so share so that you are able to protect your team and you are able to service the servicing. And so what is prostate in the first place?
Okay, right. Thanks for the question. You see prostate a gland be a can bearma be a prostate. Prostate. It's just a gland. A gland be a can male reproductive system and it's just under the bladder no ye jun sotiano and urethra ni tube na ye jun so famu no yes the prostate wo ho say inti jun so no famu and through the penis and it comes out. Okay, now so it's just a gland. What it does is that it produces fluids be it can sperm so mema discharge. Okay, so that's the work of the prostate gland. But you can't prostate say eno na yare no prostate enye yare a gland a can't mema reproductive way no ho into no enye yare your yare a prostate no your yare a prostate. Those are the prostate disorders and our prostate diseases. Okay, I think this response.
We want to know if the prostate is not the yare. So why are we attribute yare fi? So we know the link between the yare no and the prostate.
Okay, right. So you see, prostate disorders are different kinds of prostate disorders. Now, you now prostate, like I said, there might be a now prostate. Now, what happens is from 40 going. Then the prostate starts to enlarge. eno nya yare like you're growing and you are wrinkling. It's fair. Nature. Eno nya yare nti enlarge kakra. But assuming say me I'm overweight. I believe I'm overweight here. Prostate no cells ni multiply in term na be kesiye more than it should be then it has enlarged. Because into your friend no prostate enlargement. And yare back when to me ha prostate no because cells now multiply in term I divide in term multiply in term aye kesiye more than it should be. Ebia wo 40 but aye kesiye more than obi awa nya 80 there because of ebia wo. Let's compare it to me. At my age, maybe I shouldn't be this fat, but I'm fatter than you. I believe you're older than me, but I'm fatter than you. So that's what happens to the prostate. Say, at 40, you're not 45, no? I can see it too much, Bruce, okay? Untumin can say me yare, but my enlargement, your obesity. And that's why I can see it. That's one, prostate enlargement, BPH, and it's benign prostatic hyperplasia. That's one. We have prostatitis. We're going to talk about a few of the prostate issues. We have prostatitis. Prostatitis, it's me hanker for even. I've had patients as young as 20 years who have prostatitis because an infection ediba. Maybe when you're infection STIs, you don't treat them well. If you draw back you know now officer want to talk then you stop it. Into now yedin. Ebeko enim kakra na for the infection, will cause inflammation around the place. After the ujon so we say moja wom who discharge whitish fluids be ujon so tem and it's very very painful. The perineum, there's a line under the balls that leads to the anal passage. And your perineum no say show lower back also a hobby or yapa, and that's prostatitis. And also prostate ni enlarge. Okay, so that's also one. And then we have prostate cancer. Prostate cancer, no. And though we will come to that, sometimes I like to advise people on what to do so that we can curb it, or maybe. And yet, here and say, we are African, black African, yeah. And chances of prostate cancer near higher. Also, ebi obi wo family mu, obi a papa, uncle, obi anya bi ada, and also the probability say obenya bi no yet higher. Okay, so that is it. And prostate cancer nya bibi a wo be bia. But as we know, cancers grow in acidic environments. Okay, say wunim sa obi wo family mu, and obi kra ni wo family mu, who black. You have to alkalize your system. So you see alkalizer, anything alkaline, reduce the acidity to reduce the acidity in your system. Maybe a lemon every morning. You just have half lemon in water. You drink it every morning if you can do that. And now there are other forms of alkaline. I'll bet me alkalize the system to reduce the risk of prostate cancers or any other cancers. Okay, because cancers, acidic environments in a group it's spread. Yeah. No, I mean the BPH, edut baby, it means ubeyo kesiya too much but normal say BPH in American first one prostate enlargement, so obia wu niya and also be kesiye, which is normal. Say see obia 50 years and obia wanya 20 years. So omu nyina omu yare ye ko check prostate size na ni wanya 50 je ne be ko stroke akra. Senior no wanya 20 years. I just a heartbeat Yeah. It's no be kakra na the funny say wrinkles 50 years plus 20 years no 50 years benya wrinkles kakra so onyare but 50 years na wani mamo pa wo yare what here that is the enlargement. And she say enlarge sana enye yare na ye normal no e dey na be cause sa nipa no. Now, edu baby we so we from 40 going, time I we young, yes, you would so then bear man or can even bet me adomi bridge would so yes. But from 40 going, we send a good shoes so kakra deba. Just a prostate. Yes, prostate na started say enlarge and then enlarge it because tube no was here no, then it starts to hold the tube. On say miano kakra na pushy bladder no inside kakra. That's enlarge. But say speed out the Jones no, and this IBM.
Slow down.
Yes, and this IBM because BB narrow tube ni narrow, urethra narrow. That is it. Into bound say and but and start to say how. Ebia wo pese ojo so to say akwalasa until you die there and there start how. But say a reduce speed in reduce and start to say how here. You are able to empty your bladder. The whole idea is for you to be able to empty your bladder. What you say baby Johnson no one you should be able to empty it. It's a cost kakra na how here and me ano ye.
It works for only the PP. Johnson the pen and
urethra no Johnson the pen but prostate gland no there be a release fluids via sperms the bema yeah with sex a beka ho e will discharge. So we'll get there when it comes to the sex boa prostate gland no. But now you were benign prostatic hyperplasia near unia edeba no and ye cancer and ye your friend say prostatitis and yeah no. Now we are on BPH. Say unia and no see ye kese kakra. Into but edu time bia ye kese too much na afide ebe hold it urethra no ebe mia no emia na edu time bia be say udwo so a untumi empty bladder no because amia no ebi beka uti ho kakra na say junso de o e say o san akobiem na was akojun so ebia empty still because aye kese dodo amia no amia urethra no what you say right into no eno no we yes album say ma junso tem enumre koda ho a obe junso bebre upe sorry so many times to empty your bladder just because you are not able to empty it ukwa at times no into yes a continue chesa after the be blocking the cry and no that's what we call for the we catheter no because a blocking the cry was after the yemfa catheter and fa obey memo ade anya yare na fa block no yare what I'm saying is say me ye kese too much yare
oh okay
but unya prostate ni be no so be ye
kese yare da ho twen obi a yes
but ebi mu to me ya dey say omo dey no benyin sa but enye yare a no enye kese too much be block urine no what you say into na me dey tutu ye ho say at 50 wa wrinkle kakra enye yare but we wrinkle bebre so much yare at my age you know ebi a say no me yare kakra dey ba me ye kese kakra dey ba me ye say na me we a yare afidi adani asem I was say ye bibi na me twi kakra so that I'll be able to move around what you say but eye bibi a BPH na me kan ho asem eye bibi a as you're growing no and also ye kese kakra that you say obi betimi anya 100 years na ne de na enye kese bebre be ha no what you say it's enye constant say you know unyi by all means I will say how as you say cells me multiply bebre a ebe ha wo ho a en how obetimi anyi 100 years impo prostate be kese kakra more than it's supposed to be but blocking we no urine
it say drew level na mo dey ade ni shemu na no what happens to the person
okay
I'm say bi mo yere mo cry to me ja o mo because of
yes
that.
Because you can't have sex of course if you
omo dey ade ni shemu
so tube shall be memo you know yeah they defer be memo into your bladder say na be adjunso no betimi flow into no ho no say oba e bia we no ni ho sisi ni so no so pe we no and dey obefa wachi what you say and say the catheter ni shower e was say yenye na size of the prostate should reduce say na be abetimi ayi catheter no nti ye be ma onro ni sa niam no say na be catheter na betimi yi na what me adjunso it also affects our the erection in them I was going to say our in them my erection okay it's also affected because just imagine yeah shell catheter how do you get erection you won't get it and we are talking about just one aspect of prostate issue
but why is there nothing we can do to prevent the thing from getting through to catheter level because if you get to the catheter and you can get medicine to reduce it Why don't we get something that we will start now? I ain't get it to catheter level, but cut you off the joy.
That's why we are here, okay? So that's why we are here today. So let's go to the other one, prostatitis. Now, I can't want to say no. Prostatitis, you know, open sex, jumping from here and there and all that. And anyway, I bear my infection, you know. My advice to men is, share infection, but now banswa. Treat yourself very well. Make sure what was here now. One day affect you prostate, you know. Because anyway, yes, in Crawford about Mujun so bebre, or so called Junso about or Junso Moja bebre. Oh, I know discharging whitish fluids, and there's some serious burning sensation that comes with it. Now, prostate is why you can see it. And no, so bet me a block you. Am I your way? I shall cut it, but it's very, very painful. That one, okay. That's one another aspect of it. Then we have the prostate cancer, like I mentioned, and there is not through no fault of yours. And you know, say your family now bear my bibini a black, bear, you know, the probability say when your prostate cancer, high. Into no be sure who's you say na make you know alkalize your system, so that say prostate cancer being poor bar, and to me spread bebre. Say usually say prostate cancer bar to me. Spread it called kidney, bladder, bones, and it's a prostate cancer. No, and no, yes, ni ye din, ni share din. It's a new call. Usually that's what happens. Yes, exactly. Spread it baby, ni share din. You know, just imagine say kidney, anyway.
Okay, my main bisa we answer na ya twaso. When we say Ghana for my passing law say do my blow job by then found prison. So we kiss or found prison. What is answer matipa? And she says in this case, so be in your prostate. Na de omo de at the end of straw not to mama no. On to me nyahwe or year so or person satisfied year. Obey to me you so do. Obey to me a man licking and all that to make sure the woman has gotten orgasm and all that. At the end of my name raso mobechiwi. Into some run on my person. Any independent condition, you were a doctor. What do you say about this? Now,
you know, I don't really want to have issues with government, but Niamekani say there are different ways of having sex,
which is
self-pleasure, homosexuality. I mean, like same-sex, you know, sex. There are different ways of having sex. Okay. Now, also, oral sex. It's also part of having sex, okay? For a man, or what's that stage, you know? I don't think when you're doing something, your wife, you're doing something in your bedroom, no? Government, I know be who or be cancel on your bedroom.
I don't say me and you wouldn't say money be as well. But the thing, because of a man, or because I bind me and me, won't be that you're gonna.
You know, well.
You don't want to say about this. This is why I was personally saying that I'm not interested in homosexualism, but I was saying that law is all my education. You ain't be some questions answer because that's why I'm asking you.
This law never any pouch or no super jail. Say yeah, what cameras or my bedroom I share no. You know, when it happens that way, no, unnatural carnal knowledge. No, I don't want to talk politics. What do we cry? You know, I mean, when you give now it's unnatural carnal knowledge. You know, they are the first people that will go to jail. Okay? That
is the problem.
I have my views on homosexuality and all these things, okay? Because it comes in with karma and reincarnation and all those things, okay? If in this lifetime, well, I wouldn't want to be a lesbian. No, you know, I don't fancy that.
But every woman is a lesbian automatically, and you know that.
Well, but
answer that.
So, can you please explain that to me? How
you don't know this? Men will never bath like you know, no study young kunufu and all that. We will play with those things.
Yeah.
You get it? Women play with those things. Those kind of thing. What do you call that?
Well.
You were in school.
Yeah.
You didn't know this.
Yeah, I know.
So wait to me ask what I now down for background so when we pressing you were in school.
Yes, but
what do you call that?
Well, it was some kind of play, maybe play. Play. But you know, serious lesbianism or homosexuality, and our way, you know, Mamin kakakra. Okay, so we are going to talk about sex now. Prostate enlargement, BPH, you know. There's a myth going around, say you should have sex about 21 times in a month to protect the prostate gland. Now, what I say is, and when you say sex between who and who? My family, I beg you people. Okay, we are talking heterosexual sex, maybe between a man and a woman, okay? But what if the person is gay too? Okay. What if the person is gay? Now, it's me prevent you from practicing what they want to practice behind way. I wanted them. Yes, it's me. And even self-pleasure, sometimes for men, is part of the sex we are talking about, because all the prostate gland needs is that a very releasy fluid, you know, and exercise, you know. Okay, there are certain forms of exercise like squatting and all that. That also exercises the place, the perineum, and all that. That's you know, affects the gland. But when you are having sex with obemano, the only thing you lose is, you know, the positive and the negative charge. That's what I say. Say you won't be able to do much with that energy that you produce, you know, because it's just going to be either negative or positive charge. What I say, I don't know if I'm making any sense at all. You are making sense. Okay, so you will not be able to do much with that. You know, when you are climaxing, you know, that nirvana. Would that bring out the fluid from that? That's all we need. Would that bring it? That's all we need. So whether positive or odd, what? Just climax, woman. So what is the point? You know, but what I am saying is that you were asking me about this law that they've passed. Yes, I did when the first one is who's rose or become. Only I but I'm but then just an uncle way. In general, one wolf. The guy who was all Komala he that. Oh, me and but Omunya forum. I'm pushing for forum. So we go and ask questions. I will. Because education be uncle. So we didn't hear anything, no bam. You come and put things on our head. We won't go to jail. We will all go to jail. We will use our special eyes to arrest them. But there was a camera. You are watching the biggest and the largest. We have a problem as a country. Seriously, we don't use authority to intimidate people. You see, we have to collect consciousness. I mean, collective conscience. And I had the idea so that you get the people with you, because you know, but in here can me see me perform so that I'm able to go and ask them questions. Somebody have me opportunity. We do one of the microphone national. What is cosmic law? What is cosmic law? What is cosmic law? Because if our leaders have all this knowledge, okay, so where are we? So we are talking about sex with prostate, right? Now, in Tinimaka say, any part of your body that you exercise 3 times in a week is good enough to maintain that part of the body. Okay. The prostate is also part of that body. Okay. Any part of your body that you exercise 3 times in a week is okay. It is 21 days. Maybe you'll be more energy. You'll be exercising every single day. Maybe you'll be so, you know. But to me, exercise 3 times in a week, which also means that to me have sex 3 times in a week, no. Discharge 3 times in a week is good enough to keep the prostate gland in check. What you say? And to me, stopping a cry. But mama baby, I will use to tell me call yet exercise 3 times in a week and come in this and do this size. Okay? Yes. And also interested me phone cry. Say me yet. Oh, you have to keep your balance in your shape, normal shape. Into no, yes. Into say and yet compulsory say have sex 21 times in a month. If you can do 3 times in a week, so 3 times 4, 12. But I'm not even saying do it 12 times in a month. If you can, as much as your strength can carry you, and our wife. Now say they do more than that. 12 years okay, say so maybe no. Yes, our wife and our partner can go with you.
I just almost the idea na shame. Almost fan shame 3 times a week here. Okay, yeah, so these guys, I know them. black men, any tonga.
Yeah. So yes, so that's it. I mean, pressure bed do be also because the pressure bed too almost. So you know, people come with because you want to satisfy your wife 21 times in a month. And maybe unisa energy, you know, unisa strength, you know, ejuma aseme how, nyama bebre how. Senior economy they be yes time now when you know. So don't feel bad that you're not able to do it 21 times. It's not compulsory. If you're able to do it 3 times in a week, it's good enough to check your prostate for you. Okay.
So if the man decide not to do it with the wife, you see, this is why I have a question with this thing. So see, in the London, masturbating so church say and yet. Where so say any part on the prostrate, no, what's up?
I don't have a problem with masturbation. I don't, family, forgive me, you know, but I don't really have a problem with masturbation. Okay, self-pleasure. Now, even at that point, we use, I want to relate it a bit to spirituality, okay? Now, you know, when you're masturbating or you're pleasuring yourself, you get to a point where, you know, you drop your ego, you know, nirvana, you know, the point of nothingness. You see that point when you get to, you can manifest so many things, okay? And how do you get there if you don't have a wife? Okay, at times, you know, we can use psychedelics to take ourselves there to that nirvana, that point of nothingness, you know. We can use psychedelics or some drugs to get ourselves to that point, okay? But when you don't really know what you're doing, you just, you waste that energy. So, I want to get to that point where I can manifest, because that point, assuming say what the obane ye na release ya, you create, you creating a path.
And they say a band to put a band inside of you.
Yes. So if you get to that point and you're able to hold that energy without discharging, wasting that energy, there's so many things you can do. Of course, you're doing it alone, so it is say we need obani be 2 way.
But say ko say and the prostate na nya adwuma anye. Prostate you protect you.
Yes, but you know, as you're doing it, you know, the prostate is also gathering that thing. Oh, before so beba my baby, you know, I was say a year you must shake before you get to that point. Oh, ebe release that way. Maybe I won't release it, but you've exercised it a bit. I'm just saying that, you know, using that energy to create. Okay, we're talking about masturbating.
We allow you go and beg your family, so you are able to be blunt with us. Because right now I don't know the questions to ask you. It's making my show some way be. You know. Because you see what channel I didn't the about Befa Kundalini taking it up, and here this is spirituality. If I ask you spirituality to now
no, so yes, we are relating it to prostate, okay? Into I won't discharge here, but why exercising enough? Why exercising enough? But, so it's not always going to be that way. Yes, once in a while, I'm just saying once in a while you could do, when you masturbate and you get there, you can hold on.
Are you a Christian?
I hope this will not be recorded.
It's recording, no. What is not recording? I had BBI is recorded, though.
No,
they didn't tell you.
You edit it, please.
I should edit it. Which one?
Okay, so I am I'm on a lone path, you know.
Oh dear, because what you are telling us now, we don't know our source because we can't go there. And now this thing too, you are saying is spiritual. Until I'm saying no,
you know, I'm just relating it a bit, just a bit. You can cut this.
But that is where our interest is. We are spiritual platform, so when you relate anything to our source of spirituality, you shift alcohol. They say sex, you're interested. You're interested in that one.
Which one? Okay, so let's do prostate. Okay, so yes, you can even masturbate and just.
Are you hosting the show? Hosting yourself?
Whatever it will take for you to discharge, please, by all means, discharge.
You are watching the biggest. She's hosting herself. Oh, I'm not available. Okay, so please let's come to sex and prostate. Yeah. Now we know that when you don't exercise that thing and it becomes big or what, that is when it will worry you. It will worry you anyway, but these are things that you can do to limit what a bit. And so
it's only in the case of BPH and prostatitis, no, when you have infection now, you are bleeding, you are discharging whitish fluids, you don't go close to sex at all. Okay?
It can do, or you don't go.
You might lose your erection, but you won't lose your erection. Call wife and now call baby who will be infection. So you don't go close to sex after. You have to do sex after treatment. How
long does it take to get to this level?
The prostatitis.
Yes.
Unya infection. Maybe one infection, even once off infection, people bet me it affects prostate gland now. A bit me I lead to that once off something, but a bit more hard. One infection. Or more frasi like treating you know, it continues like that. Or we on your infection or numero 1, 2 penal office and what on the can no ajay. Do baby it affects the prostate. Into no one say then you are having all these symptoms, burning sensations, any discharging of fluids, vibrations, but prostate nenima na afedi ube bleed baby any sania mano. And with that you don't have sex. Because who can have sex and your infection in the body, so you will be, you know,
distributing it.
Exactly.
And when it gets to the cancer level,
cancer level. Now, you know, sometimes, a kitwa and spread it. You have erection, everything. You don't have to have an enlarged prostate and not prostatitis to have prostate cancer. Who bet me your prostate cancer? Who need problem? Who need enlargement issue? This be check PSA. Who could check PSA now? And even who say PSA across stroke akra because it be 0. I will say depending on age, but a cost stroke akra be we are 40, then your PSA is 6. Just say a cost stroke akra, and then you can say oh biopsy, you prostate no kakra. Near interest cancer and a honey and cough. People who say or prostate cancer, but yes, say BB no. Into no ebia process ni cancer ni kakra bi pe o make sure so we can't even start treatment now. Into no obetumi akọ you will be able to do bibia. Hey,
munye bibia obetumi akọ na ye kese awaba.
Yeah, but that's I will do something about it. But call mainstream way now. They will tell you sometimes they won't even commence treatment with you then. O make sure so kakra na nhwe se be spread ya na ebe say start yes answer. With them, I can't talk for them. But me will buy me ho na even 0.01%. I'll start giving you treatment for it.
What kind of treatment?
Herbal treatment, of course.
Okay.
Herbal treatment,
right.
Of course.
So, at the end of no when they have sex, it won't
nothing. You are okay.
And transfer.
Your erection is okay intact. Just say I advance it. Well, once after the now I start to say how. Bleed like that. So, but definitely in all prostate issues, you know, ube lose erection kakra, ube lose erection de kakra. So yes, they will lose their erections, they are bleeding, it's spreading to other parts of the body like kidney, bladder, and then you start having all those issues, the bones, you know, and it renders some people even crippled. You won't be able disabled, you won't be able to walk again. A lot of people are like that. Okay, that's your advanced stages, of cancer, Yes, but start here. Any idea about how you'll be okay? You are okay. Everything is okay. This say you some random checkups be, and I will say, oh no, I have me PSA call up kakra. Then we'll start investigating whether your prostate cancer and now be before.
It's when these things are going on, where can you see the signs from? If it starts giving you this, especially the cancer.
The cancer.
Where the signs start if you balls in the moon, another in the moon, and where?
Okay, cancer no say advance here. Signs the best that I'm to say BPH na ujon so a be kemu any sani amana na ube ye wayasi. Best at bisa or the perineum, you know, under the balls, no line our honum say hobbit me you just say I spread it. Why you lower back be your yapa say and spread it na prostate ni pa we say e be best start here affect because sometimes a do advanced stages it comes with inflammation into the bed start to say we don't so no we don't so short sir any to me empty with blood and so and also all those symptoms will start to come. You will lose your erection.
You are watching the biggest since you say no the topic is sex and prostate, the myth. So what is the myth about these things?
Well, the myth is about, you know, people thinking the prostate gland. When they say prostate now, just say area. Prostate and area a gland. Into be a prostate. Oh, a prostate, yes. So what? Prostate and area a prostate enlargement. Oh, prostatitis, or prostate cancer. There are other conditions, so, but we are talking about these three. Do you have any of those conditions? No, but who prostate, there is no news because you will be our prostate and you need that prostate. Yes. Also, say you must by all means have sex 21 times to prevent prostate disorders. Like I said earlier, shed that and tisa and the man conform fat pressure and two almost say ebia bibi nti se na economy ya yi untumi nko 21 times usro because ebia me prostate be kese because of that. No. Like I said, 3 times in a week exercise is good enough to take care of anybody parts, including the prostate.
But they should do something.
Yes, and there are certain things you can do too. You can do squats, you can massage the perineum. Ya waniama bi mpo a obetumi insert through the anus to massage the prostate. And now like the perineum, the place I was talking about, massage the
place. Yes. Mo the oil, mo share massaging oil, essential oils.
Yes.
Mo the yana move posane to say and cut here no. Mo ye. Save the men no.
Massage the place, do squats. And snasi bebre wa fa ko nche. Utina so what na.
Ade so na ye omo sisi ye omo ye. Nti me ma ne bebre omo sisi aba re omo ntua.
So massage the place.
And so massage the place. So give them advice and tell them what to do and what not to do as a doctor. Now you end. Okay.
So senior me can say, you know, mema no and that's what fa ko nche. They be uti fa ko sa. Sorry kakra, you know, do squats. Massage the place.
My warning and your active action
yes, massage so wonya urine retention ebia bema what da sa sorry you know wanya urine retention na ko gina ho e check akra ma activity bi mra ho you know just do something massage the place activity bi mra ho
movement
na and lift gland no feel urethra so na urethra no mum bi se na be Johnson no betimi apie akra so we should do this we should aduane die mo so you know reduce carbohydrates and sugars and akra. You know, any fatty niyama nukaka, no so buama ye kesiye, honsu to me, and also to me ye kesiye. Now let's alkalize our system. Use lemons, you know, that's what I can say here, you know. But of course, when you come to G&G, we have other things you can alkalize your system with. Okay.
Yeah, imagine G&G.
Oh no, lemon is a great source of alkaline.
Okay, all right. So lemon in warm water with maybe manuka honey, kakra, and just like that.
Just normal.
Just normal.
Just put it in warm water, cold water. Just have it.
You drink it
by all means
in the morning.
First thing in the morning, last thing at night too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Please, your social media handles. People might want to ask questions and all that.
Okay. So you on Facebook? I am only on Facebook. Okay. MENSAH Pearl at no, so it's MENSAH Pearl. Okay.
So when they get through to you, there they will be able to ask you all their questions.
Exactly.
In Jabusia, just Google MENSAH Pearl on social media and get through to all the informations are there, right?
Yes.
And get through to her if you have questions and all that. Number no. But they I know my people.
Yeah.
So please get through to her on Facebook MENSAH Pearl and ask all the necessary questions you need to ask, and I think every information too is there for them to get through to you, right? Thank you so much for coming. We do appreciate you. Just that she's holding a lot, so I'm giving you an assignment. Go and talk to your family people and tell them Maame Grace want to have a spiritual conversation with me. You go and think about it.
How long I've you know.
Don't worry, you. This is an assignment. They are watching. Your family people are watching me. So go and talk to them and let's see. Let's have a spiritual conversation. Thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate you.
Thank you too.
Guys, thank you so much for watching Revelations. Please do the massaging. Let the massaging no massage itself. Abusia, I am mususun for pressure and see me man. Adwendwen so kan. Bibia into me cry nye den. Give them blowjobs. Hey, they will arrest me. Jesus! Bye, Macrow.